She's here for a reason. As hard as the concrete floor that my knees tend to hit over and over as I weep more and more is how hard my heart has now gotten. I don't love people very often, and that's how I am nowadays. I've seen corpses on the street and I wouldn't even bat an eye. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even struggle to eat. Through laughter is the only way that I'd cry, and that often comes from watching the suffering and the misery of others. You wouldn't believe how dark my humor became. I wondered if I would be like this well into my old age, and all because my heart is harder than the concrete floor. I was far too prideful to make that confession. God gave me an answer before I finished that question, and it came to me in the form of a maiden with tender skin, whose beauty is only rivaled by her heart. I had been used to watching her from afar, but by what feels like the movement of God's hand, she became someone I've been lucky to call my friend. I fell for her. Even though only a few months had passed, she became the best thing that happened to me. After years of having little to no peace, her voice calmed my troubled spirit, and she provided me with strength when I was weak. Kindness, goodness, and righteousness. She told me that's what her name means, and that name suits her so well. Surely the hosts of heaven would agree. Over time, my heart had softened, and she became for me a muse. I had asked myself what this would lead to. My prayer to my God, the divine, is that one day you'd be a bride of mine. There is a reason why God has brought you here, and to me that has never been more clear than the time when you almost made me shed a tear.